All right, we're back with more of the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call, Pittsburgh CW. Bob Pompeani, Tim Benz with you tonight. Bob Sassy on Twitter has a tweet at KDPomp, at Tim Benz PGH. He says, Corey Dickerson, what would have been the cost of signing him? And the play at plate, Frazier, the catcher, was standing on the foul line and blocking the plate. Well, whatever, that was stupid. He was out by 4 feet. That play should never have happened. But, Tim, I'll ask you this, because Dickerson factors into this. Today during the Neil Huntington show, he mentioned, or somebody mentioned the drum beat. He was talking about the narrative of pitch to contact, which he says is completely false. And he said the media drumbeat on this topic or spending topic. You know, I mean, it makes it sound like we're creating something. Yeah. It's not a creation, it's the fact.
Right, yeah, and the drumbeat about the media when it comes to cost efficiency with the Pirates, come on, use Corey Dickerson as an example. He wasn't costing you much to keep here. You could have just kept him here through the rest of the year. Maybe that makes things go a little bit smoother for this team. If you want to trade him for something legitimate, great. They traded him for international signing pool money, Bob. That's basically like if you sell a house, it's seller's assist. Like, it's money that they're giving you that you don't have to spend, but they're giving it to you for something. It's not even real money. It's just theoretical dollars.
It was just a complete dump of a salary. Get rid of him. We don't want to do. But yet, he's playing with the Phillies. They're very happy to have him, and he has a .951 OPS. So let's go back to the lines real quick here. We got Clint and Altoona joining us right now live. Hey, Clint.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Hey, yeah, great comment there, Tim, about Rock Bottom from UFO. Michael Schenker's one of my favorite guitar players.
There you go.
But yeah, hey, I want to ask the Pirates real quick. Do you think whenever they, 2013 when they got in the playoffs and were 1-1 away, from the NLCS, and then the 2 years after that, I don't know if they spend any much more money than they have done lately. But do you think the Niners thought, well, they caught lightning in a bottle for a few years, and they think they can do it every year? Is that maybe what the problem is?
Yeah, I think that's part of it. Yeah, I mean, they acquired cash at the trade deadline a couple times. What they did in the offseason is what was the underwhelming part. Like at some point, you're close, then do something big in the offseason to get yourself over instead of seeing if you can hang around long enough until you get to the trade deadline, which they did, and they acquired people at the trade deadline, but it proved to be not enough.
Right, and then they let it go with a couple of off seasons in a row with nothing. No, was it last year with no major league?
Right, no major league free agent signing. The only team in the majors to do it.
And they needed help. I think they want to try to compete with the budget they have, and realistically, it's very unlikely. You may, every now and then, come up with a season that's magical in many ways, but it's going to be few and far between. And if that's the way it's going to go, then, the whole system is flawed, but the Pirates support the system. So, anyway, what would be something shocking for you at the end of the season if the Pirates were to do what?
All three go. Coonley, Huntington, Hurdle. I would be stunned to see all three go.
I would too. Okay, if that doesn't happen, what will happen?
They'll probably have a sacrificial lamb like Ray Searage and maybe make a trade that brings in young talent that they can repackage as some sort of promotional enthusiasm. Yeah,
it's going to be interesting to see, but they still have a long time left here. We're still only really early in August, got to go through all of September, and right now they're on pace to set maybe the worst second half record of any team in baseball.
That's saying something given the way they have collapsed a couple times under Hurdle. They have had 2 already major collapses under Hurdle with teams better than this in 11 and 12, and this one still might be the worst.
All right, that's going to do it for our program tonight. Thanks to Tim Benz PGH. Now I have that straight.
There we go.
Check him out on Twitter. And join us tonight on #1 Cochran Sports Showdown. We'll be on the air 11:35 after the late news. So join us. A lot of things to get into. We'll also delve into some Steelers stuff and maybe even a little AB.
How are your feet?
Blistered.
Wear the right helmet, Bob. Proper headwear is important.
We'll see you again tomorrow night. Thanks for joining us. Good night.